This is for the sign of Aquarius and cross watchers. If you are here, you're meant to receive the messages that I'm going to give today. This is for anybody that has Aquarius in their chart or cross watchers. Hopefully this won't be a long reading. All right. I want to thank my ancestors, my spirit guides, my audience, of course, for these messages that I'm delivering today. I'm going to use my bell. Guys, I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel a whole new revelation. I feel like I'm becoming a whole new me. And I do believe that is with the collective, okay? We were about to hit a retrograde in Pisces. And good morning. I like to see Grand Horizon. All right, so I'm going to start off with the reading. Thank my ancestors, my spirit guides, my higher self, and the divine for these messages that are here for you guys today. All right, so Aquarius, I'm going to start off with some oracles, some energy cards, all right? The first 5 that I got, I like to always start off with 5, is number 1, you need to quiet your mind. Get into a place where you are peaceful. Get into a place where you can quiet your mind from all the daily ruckus and things that is going on. The Epstein files, the news, the weather. You need to quiet your mind that way you can hear your downloads, the way that you can hear yourself. I don't know if you guys know the difference between spirit and soul. The spirit is what has emotions. The spirit is what, when you die, the spirit is what stays, okay? The spirit is also connected to your higher self. Okay, so it does deal with your emotions. It does deal with life. Your soul, okay, is what, am I saying it right? Your soul is what, your spirit goes back to, okay? Your soul is what stays around, all right? Your soul is what stays around. It might be the opposite, but it is a difference. Some people don't know that there's a difference. There is a difference. So you need to quiet your mind so you can get in touch with your higher self, right? Your higher self, getting connected with source, getting connected to you, who you are as a person. Yes, we all been through a lot of things, but when you quiet your mind, you realize that these are things that you do not want anymore. You also want to endure a transformation, a change, okay? Number 5, it also is 32. Some of you guys could be 32, all right? But it adds up to a 5, which is about change, okay? Then we have expose and reveal. And this has like the eye of the soul. When people say you can look into somebody's eye and see their soul, right? So you expose and reveal. Who you truly are, what you want to become is going to be exposed while you quiet your mind, all right? Because there is going to be a huge transformation for a lot of you guys, especially with this Pisces retrograde. It's unlike any other retrogrades, okay? This will be exposing your dreams, your passions, okay? Especially things that you might have had when you were a child or when you were younger. Okay? Things that you thought that were not possible. They are going to be possible with this retrograde, especially after the new moon. So again, things are being exposed and revealed when you look into your soul, okay? Call of the muse, all right? Some of you guys are the muse. You are inspiration. People look up to you. So one of the reasons why you need to, again, take the time to work on yourself. 31, some of you guys can be 31. 31 equals a 4 is about paying attention to your foundation, your root chakra, okay? You see that she's mostly red? red and what, purple. Paying attention to your root chakra all the way to your crown chakra. Work on your crown chakra. Work on your chakras, period, when you meditate. Some of you guys need to get into a place where you do meditate. Learn how to meditate. I'm going to start a new channel where we do that, where I do that with you guys. Meditate. Show you how to meditate. Show you how to breathe right. Because a lot of us are breathing wrong, okay? So time machine. And number 3, again, where you create. You see that's a lot of the yellow, okay, and darkness. Everything that was done in the dark is coming to light. All right, you're also being connected to spirit, source, abundance, all right? Things are going to happen very quickly for you. If you believe, you can achieve it. Again, it starts with quieting your mind, having a more positive mindset. We talked about that in the love reader. Beautiful uncaging. Again, 14 equals a 5. This is about changing your heart, doing things from your heart always, no matter what you've been through in life. Like I said, a lot of us been through some chaos, some turmoil, okay? I'm unreleasing that locked heart where it can open up. Solar plexus, root chakra is all here. Again, from your root to your solar plexus, you need to work on your chakras. You need to work on becoming the better you, because what is coming in, you need to be prepared for it. Your mind needs to be prepared for it. You have great abundance, a great change that is happening. Another 5, okay? Great changes that are happening. So you need to be prepared for it. With the tarot cards that just came out, all right, it's 3, 10 of Wands in reverse. You're releasing a lot of burdens, a lot of extra responsibility that was not yours to deal with from the beginning. But a lot of us carry a lot of things, and what happened is we carry it in our heart. Our chakras are aligned to our spine. So again, if you're having a lot of back pain, look at where that back pain is. If it's in your neck, you need to work on your throat chakra. If it's on your lumbar side, you need to work on your root and your sacral chakra. If it's in the middle, you definitely need to work on your solar chakra, your solar plexus. So again, we're releasing a lot of extra burdens, a lot of extra responsibility that was not ours to carry. With the Hierophant in reverse, these are people in situations that did not match our morals or values. Again, this could be an organization. This could be a job. Some people are walking away from church, religion, because they're realizing that, it is no longer resonating with them. Okay, even if you are still there, you're still coming here. Good morning, Claudia. All right. 6 of Pentacles upright. You're not dealing with people that cannot give to you equally, that cannot reciprocate. 6 of Pentacles is not just about money, it's about energy. So again, paying attention to your energy, paying attention to your spirit, your soul, what resonates with your heart, and what doesn't, it needs to go. And it also needs to go away from your mindset, because you're opening to new lifestyle, abundance to come in. You need to be mentally prepared for it. And it starts with your mind, okay? 7 of Swords at the bottom of the day. People that were sneaky, deceptive, always spying, okay? This is also about strategizing. You need to strategize and be prepared for what's coming in the beginning, okay? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Not working on yourself, not working on your self-mastery, your spirit, your craft, not working on your soul, not working on who you are wanting to be. Also not dealing with people that are not doing that are not doing the work. This is also talking about putting in extra work where you want to. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to go out there, again, study, network, work on your spirit, work on your mind, do your affirmations. Again, get that clouded judgment out of your mind, all right? Let's get through my cards for Aquarius and cross watchers. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Hi, guys. Show me where you guys are and where you're coming from today. Also, give me your sign, because I know it's not always Aquarius, all right? Thank you, Spirit ancestors. Show me what Aquarius needs to know. Whoa. And we're also going to be dealing with some soul messages today. Queen of Swords. Again, you are wiser now. You've been through the rough patch, okay? And from that rough patch, you now are wiser. You know how to use discernment. Discernment is a power. It is a gift. Okay. So again, you know how to use your discernment. What no longer serves you. You also cut people out, situations out, again, that no longer resonate with you. Okay. Because you speak your truth. You stand in your truth. You stand in on business. Hi from Minnesota. My brother is in Minnesota and he's deaf. Okay. Some of you guys, again, are very intuitive, very tapped in. Pay attention to your dreams when you sleep at night. They are guiding you. They're messengers. They're telling you things, okay? That's where you get a lot of downloads, all right? Again, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck again, after I shovel. So, again, pay attention to what Spirit is trying to alert you to, let you know. Some of you guys definitely are getting a lot of attention. You are going to be successful. You're going to have victory from everything that you've been through. It was trials and tribulations preparing you for what's coming. What's coming for a lot of you guys, especially if you're here, is abundance. Abundance that you're not even going to be able to believe. It's going to feel like a miracle. But that's what I'm saying. Get your mind right. Because it is true. It is ready. It is our time. It is our time. Period. It is the age of the Aquarius. It is our time. And with this Mercury retrograde in Pisces, it is definitely going to affect you in a positive way. All right? Legal matters in reverse. Okay? Not stressing about legal matters, divorce, whatever you got going on. Okay? Doing things righteously so you don't have to deal with the law. All right? Some of you guys might be dealing with the law, but realizing that it's not you, that is not what's going on. That is not connected to your true spirit. Again, you are ascending. You're ascending on a different level. But some of you guys are stuck and stagnant with your mindset. Two of Swords, upright, next to Ascension. All right? You're stuck. But if you cut that cord of having disbelief, a negative mindset, feeling like you're stuck, you're not stuck. Again, quiet your mind so you can attend and be participant in this level up. All right? Cut that cord. Cut that blindfold off. You know what you need to do for yourself. Everyone's going to be different. All right? You're leveling up. You are ascending. Again, ascension is getting connected to your higher self, your spirit. All right? Don't be stagnant. Okay? Don't be stuck. You know what to do. All right? You are focusing on leveling up. You're focusing on gaining your wishes. Everything that you want is going to come into fruition. But again, you have to be able to be in solitude. You have to be able to clear your mind. You have to be able to rest and relax as well with the Four of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Because what's coming, you're going to have a lot of energy. It's going to be a lot of work. Don't be afraid of working on yourself to leveling up, to get what you have never gotten before. Because again, keep doing the same thing and getting the same results is the definition of insanity. Okay? Clear your mind. You're not stuck. You're not stagnant. Okay? So again, it's talking about the changes that are needed in your life. All right? Be passionate about what you want to go towards. Take the action. Be consistent. All right? Because you're going to get messages. You've been dealing with people that were inconsistent. It just flew out in reverse when I tried to put it back in the deck. All right? So again, work on yourself. Work on your self-improvement. And that way you see what I'm talking about. Your wishes, your abundance is coming in. All right? Before I do that, I'm going to get a couple soul messages. And then we're going to get into tarot to see what is going on in your energy overall. All right? So again, Aquarius, you have some good things coming in. You're going to change the story of your life. You're going to change your family dynamics, okay? Alone, by yourself. You are the cycle breaker. Thank you. You are the cycle breaker, okay? But you have to tap in and not tap out. You have to work on yourself. Wow. Some of you guys, again, you're afraid. You're afraid. And fear is an illusion. You're afraid of what's to come. You're afraid of becoming that new version of yourself. Because, of course, you've always been the old version. But it's time to step into the new you. The old you has died. R.I.P. to the old Aquarius. You're now stepping into the age of Aquarius, your crown era, crown chakra, the golden area. Again, solar plexus, root chakra. Can't make it up. It's right here. This is what you need to work on. Your root chakra is going to change. But it starts with your solar plexus, your independence, knowing your worth, knowing your value, okay? Working on yourself. If you want that business, if you want to be the first millionaire, you have to do the work. And it starts within. As above, so below. As within, so without, okay? If you're feeling confident, you're feeling abundant, that's what you're going to attract. If you're telling yourself every day, you're not afraid, you're going to go out there, you're going to do what you got to do, you're going to be the first millionaire, again, positive mindset. But you have to quiet the mind from all the ruckus, all the fear, all the anxiety, feeling like you're stuck. It has to start within yourself, your mind, your soul, your spirit. All right? Acceptance. You need to accept what has happened, what didn't work out because it wasn't for you. Acceptance is talking about accepting who you are as well, what you're going to become. Again, can't make it up. Crown chakra, crown and third eye. Tap into your chakras. Get aligned. That way you don't have to sit there. You don't have to chase anything. Everything will come to you. But again, getting aligned is work. Fear is an illusion. Okay? False evidence appearing real. All right? Okay. Let's get into the tarot for Aquarius. Queen of Wands. Some of you guys might have Sagittarius in your chart. Again, what I say, being confident, getting rid of the chaos in your mind, okay? Being very passionate and fiery about what you want to come into your life, who you are becoming. Some of you guys have a hot temper, okay? Control that. Put it under control. But knowing that you are strong, you're sexy, you're handsome. This is what you need to tell yourself every day. Again, some of you guys are already in this energy. You're getting a lot of attention. People see that you're very confident. You're very alluring. You're very sexy. Six of Swords. Some of you guys are traveling. You're doing new things, or you will be. Again, this is being able to attract things that way you're not chasing them. Only thing you need to be chasing is yourself. Okay? Chasing that mindset. Changing it. All right? Knight of Pentacles. Things are slowly starting to progress, especially in your finances, in your energy. It might be a slow process, again, but it is hard work. Okay? No need to be feeling stuck with the Two of Swords. Okay? Again, you're moving on. You are moving to calmer waters, clearing your mind. You are recovering. If you went through some rough times, this is your recovery stage. This is your healing stage. Relax. Make it all come in. Again, with the Four of Swords, I love that that came out. It was at the bottom there. Quiet your mind. Hear what your downloads are. Meditate. Contemplate. Do your frequency. Work on your chakras. Those things are really much important. A lot of people don't think they're important. They are. They help you. They help you stay out of pain. They help you change your life. They help you attract. Judgment in reverse. Ace of Wands. Upright. Creativity. New projects. Birthing new ideas. Pregnancies. All new things. But this deals with your passion. What are you passionate about? I know that's right. Love yourself. Because if you don't know how to love yourself, how you going to love anybody else? It starts with you. Show me more. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I love to see it. Seven of Swords again. Where are you? The Knight of Wands. Again, you need to be consistent with your passions. Be consistent with your energy. All right? Work on your root chakras. What's up? Give me 1 minute. My dog has to go outside. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Come on, Judy. We're gonna go for a walk. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In the past, you dealt with a lot of inconsistent people. Okay, yeah. You also had a lot of inconsistent energy. You settled for a lot of things that was not for you. Just to be happy, just to please other people. Some of you guys were people pleasers, okay? And that didn't get you anywhere. You were treated good morning. I like to say horizon because nobody's dead over here, right? If we're alive, we're not. It's also about your words, what you speak into existence, okay? So again, this is about you having a spiritual graduation. But when you're doing this, you are ending things with the world card. You're being more worldly, okay? What is it saying? You're not of the world, right? Again, your fulfillment of your spirit, your soul, okay? Yes, words are spells. So that's why I like to say grand horizon, because I am waking up. I'm having a grand horizon. No one's dying over here, okay? I do insurance, okay? So again, good morning. I'm not mourning anything, okay? I'm mourning the old me. Grand horizon, yes. Grand rising, grand horizon, okay? Greetings is also another one. Again, you're getting out of that lack of consciousness. You know who you are. You dealt with a lot of people that didn't know who they were. They didn't have a soul. They didn't work on their spirit. And they projected that lot of energy on you. That's about closing that out. We're not dealing with no more inconsistencies, no more playboys, playgirls, people that want to play on our mind, people that gossip. Those are all negative energies. Those are all negative things that attach themselves to other people. A lot of us are empaths. You cannot deal with that. You have to get aligned with people that resonate with you. If not, be okay with being in solitude until them people come towards you. Your soul tribe will come because a light attracts light, right? If you're in that light energy, if you're in that positive energy, that's what you're going to attract. A lot of us was operating out of our shadow side. And that's okay to a certain point. Because like I said, you don't want to continue to get that ruckus. You don't want to continue to get that chaos. You don't want to continue to get people that operate in their shadow side. Okay? That's what you're going to attract. People that are sneaky, self-sabotaging, lying, cheating, criminals. You don't want that. That is not who we want to become. Okay? That is not what we want to resonate in our spirit, in our soul. So you have to do the work on yourself. It requires work. And it's not a one time, it's all. It's a forever process. Okay? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, you're on to your path of abundance. Legacy wealth. Not worrying about money. Not worrying about the day-to-day things that you might have been worrying about in the past. All that's going to change. Another 5. But with the work, working on your passions, working on that project, that skill that has you very fiery from your sacred and your solar plexus chakra. All right? You have infinite possibilities, a lot of opportunities here with the world card. The world is going to be your oyster. But again, you have to do that work, and it starts with your mind. Any more, Spirit? Whoa. Yeah, a lot of you dealt with Hierophant upright. That's right. Getting connected to source. Getting connected to God. Getting connected to your morals, your values. Some of you guys have a heavy commitment coming in. Maybe even a marriage. All right? Some of you guys are going more into an institution. Okay? Church, whatever. But this is being connected to your spirit. Religion is for control. I know a lot of people that go to church and then come home and still work on their spirituality. Do what you got to do. Because the pastor, the preacher, whatever, they're not going to help you really get connected to source. That's an inside job. Good. Exactly. And the Hierophant is also very wise, very knowledgeable, a teacher, a counselor. Yeah, me neither. Okay? Knight of Cups. Following your heart. Okay? Some of you guys dealt with a lot of charmers. People that said one thing and did another. We're not doing that no more. We're not dealing with that no more. All right? Paying attention to your creativity, your imagination. What you think you can achieve, but you have to be positive and realistic about it. Okay? Some of you guys dealt with a lot of jealousy, right? People that were unrealistic. You can't hang around that no more. You can't be, because again, that you will absorb that energy that other person has, that negative Nancy has. You will accept that charmer, knowing that you need somebody that is going to bring you realistic love, that is going to match their actions, okay? That is going to fit you in their schedule. That's going to make a schedule for you. Give you that time. Not just be there for sex. Not just be there love bombing you, gaslighting, filling your head with nonsense. Again, when you quiet your mind and you really think about what people are doing to you, it's also what you're accepting, what you're enabling. Enable something positive for your life because you want change for the better. Right? 5 of Cups, another 5. You got a lot of people in remorse and regret because of how they handled you. You definitely will when you come into this abundance. This is also about talking about you being sad. About some people that you had to leave behind. No. Don't be remorseful. Don't be sorry. This all happened to you for a reason. It happened for you, not just to you, okay? So again, don't have guilt. Some people have abandonment issues. Work on that abandonment issue. Do your shadow work. Do your work. Love yourself, okay? I think I had abandonment issues in the past, but now I don't give a fudge. I really don't. Who's with me, who's not. Because I know I'm destined for greatness. And they're definitely going to regret and remorse playing with me, not dealing with me, fucking me over, okay? The moon. Yeah, like I said, getting out of that shadow. Not being afraid. Working on your fear, okay? Working on your anxiety. Paying attention to your intuition. You had a lot of people that was operating out of the dark. Doing nothing but throwing you illusions, okay? Release that fear. Pay attention to your intuition. Get out of that inner confusion. Knowing who you are. Okay? Show me more, Spirit. Wow. 10 of Swords in reverse. Again, recovering. Healing. Healing any past trauma, backstabbing. It's over. With the 10 of Swords in reverse, it's over. Let it be over. Heal it. Release it. It's not you. Whatever broke your heart, fix your mind. Whatever broke your heart, clear your vision. Okay? Again, you're being enlightened. You're being placed into limbo for self-improvement, okay? Because some of you guys have to defeat the devil. You have to get away from these karmic ties, this toxic energy, this lack mindset, getting out of being jealous, obsessed, getting away from people like this, okay? With the divine feminine energy in reverse, again, working on your insecurities, working on yourself, getting aligned. The Empress should be upright. All right? But when I'm talking about working, these are some energies to people that need to do the work. It comes from here first. You are ascending to another level. New levels, new devils. Get rid of that lack mindset. Get rid of them karmics. Get rid of that karmic ties, the toxic energy. People that drag you down. Get around people that lift you up. If they don't, then be okay in solitude and lift your damn self up. All right? Because what you got coming is alignment. Getting connected to your higher self. A soulmate. Again, you are your soulmate first. Two of Cups is you, your higher self. All right, guys? I love you guys. That was a little quick message. I will be back on later on to see what's the ruckus going on, because we know we got to talk about the drama. But I also like to come bring you some positive enlightenment, which you need to work on yourself. A lot of readers don't do that, okay? That's why I'm kind of big deal, because we need to start with our spirit and soul so we can get that abundance, so we can get that new lifestyle. My lifestyle. It's here for you, Aquarius, but you got to do the work. You got to leave them other ruckus, that chaos, that the delusions, illusions, the negative people behind, that negative mindset behind. People that are not resonating with you, people that are not giving you their time, people that want to play with you, they got to go. Because right now, you're not playing about yourself. Again, be you, love you. It is the highest version of all. I love you guys. Bye now.